Oh my god. Okay. The complete saga, question mark, of Pigeon fucking Saga. A post that started it all. I molested a pigeon. I live in an apartment and I've been having issues with pigeons shitting on my balcony. It's a balcony with a really nice view on top of the mountain, so it's really pissing me off that I can't enjoy it properly. I like to drink my tea there, but I'm afraid of catching diseases from pigeon shit. I read about pigeon deterrence online and tried everything. I put up spikes on the railings and edges, hung up CDs, but put up fake scarecrow ravens, and even tried playing high-pitched noises. They kept coming back and shitting all over my balcony. Nothing worked. I even bought a water gun to blast them with, and it only scares them away the moment I do it, but then they come back when I'm not around. Yeah, typical pigeons. Today I saw a pigeon on my balcony and absolutely lost my shit. I was struck with a primal urge to assert male dominance, and went out and grabbed the pigeon, took it to my bathroom, and ass-fucked it raw in my toilet bowl. It felt good to show the pigeon who's boss, like how people do in prison. My cock barely fit inside his small ass, and for a moment I thought my thrust could kill or severely injure him. He started going and moaning. He came all over the toilet bowl and finished raw. I took him back to the balcony and released him so they could tell his friends how I humiliated him, and pounded a gaping hole in his ass, prison style. I thought this would scare them away for good, but instead he went and told his friends that I fucking have a bigger problem. The pigeons, both male and female, kept coming to my windowsill and balcony and harassing me, begging me to fuck them. There is 100 times more shit on my balcony now. They keep on cooing, moaning, and banging against my window, begging for dick. I can't leave my house anymore, because when I do, they recognize me and mob me, humping me and moaning. My plan didn't go as expected at all. I don't know what to do. I can't sleep at night because of all the cooing and moaning and banging against the windows. Is there a way to make myself unattractive to pigeons? Has anyone dealt with this before? Now there's scum all over my windows and balcony. The wildlife authority said pigeons are endangered species. Are they? Now in the area because they stopped mating with each other. They only want human dick. They're suing me for endangering the pigeons. I don't have the money for this huge lawsuit. Please help me out here. The pigeon perspective. I, 4M. I, 4-year-old male, was fucked by a big white cock. I want to know why the cock won't fuck me or my pals anymore. So we harassed him for cock. Am I the asshole? I'm a 4M pigeon and was fucked by BWC when me and my friends were dicking around shitting on his roof. He seemed pretty pissed off at the fact that we're shitting and we liked the attention. So we went and did it again and again and again, to the point there was somewhat of a relation to do so. Oh my god, 2022 was a mistake. It seems like he didn't know for this shit, because I got too close to the house to shit on his window. He snapped me up like a fucking hawk. Scared shitless, I was begging and pleading to help with my friends who could do nothing but watching horror as a big white man pinned me to the ground. Aha! Lore contradiction. It was the bathroom. Get your lore straight. But he did something unexpected. He whipped out his 7-inch BWC and started to fuck me with it. And to tell you the truth, I fucking loved every second of it. The name calling, the foreplay, the teasing, even the way he pounded me. It was exhilarating. And when he was done, he expected me to be scared. Yet I wanted more and my friends wanted some too. So we called up some of our pals who have been trying to get him to fuck us with a BWC for a week now. Am I the asshole for doing this? Am I the asshole for spying at people using pigeons? Basically, I had the hobby of looking at pigeons. I take photos, their wildlife and stuff, but one day my neighbor had so many fucking pigeons around his house, I became jealous. So I strapped camera on Pigeon, a rookie mistake, and sent him flying. And then I sat down and started watching. But then the horrifying thing occurred. I saw someone was whipping out his sausage over my spy pigeon. I just turned off the camera. Am I the asshole for spying at people using pigeons? Where can I get therapy? 100 plus pigeons molested me. Hello, pest control professional. Anon here. I was recently called by an anonymous client to deal with a pigeon problem. I was paid a fair sum of money, so I got to work. I arrived to the client's house, my car was full of roof spikes and motion activated sprinklers. Immediately when I left the car, it was anything like I'd ever seen in my 8 years long career. Pigeons rubbing up against the glass, cooing almost as if they're desperate for sexual interaction. My jaw dropped. I estimate over 300 pigeons were outside the house. The client said over the phone that he had recently moved into his house, and due to action that they took, they refused to disclose me what had occurred. He could not leave his home. Deciding to not call in support, I got out my ladder and climbed onto the roof. That was the worst mistake of my life. About 100 pigeons were rubbing up against me, as if begging for sex. They gnawed at the cloth covering my public area. Yeah, I guess when there are 100 pigeons, it's a public area at this point. They eventually got to my underwear, and one pigeon flew in and immediately ripped my pants to shreds. In an instant, 100-something pigeons flew directly at my cock. Of course, we could not fortunately fuck me. So, they started chewing. I'm not a masochist, but the pain was intense. That moment made me wish I never joined the pest control business. Despite all the friends I made and adequate pay I get. Hell, I met my wife at this company, and I still regret joining it. I eventually escaped the horny grasp of the pigeons, but the damage was done. I can never come again. And my wife and I were trying for kids. So this is devastating news to us. This is the loss I've been my life. No, I think this entire thing is a loss of humanity. I molested a pigeon part 2. There is a sequel to this. Hey guys, I was finally able to solve the pigeon problem. It's been a weird few months. I've got it finally behind me, so here's the update. Following the sexual assault case of the pigeon I wrote about, I fell sick and tested positive for chlamydia pistachii in the ER. Elden Ring! This resulted in a severe case of pistachios, which caused pneumonia. I felt like absolute shit, but a few days on the ventilator and IV fluids brought me back up to speed. Extremely embarrassed, I told the doctor I'd engaged in unprotected sex with a pigeon. I left out the non-consensual detail to avoid being prosecuted. Of course, that's the problem. He told me I got off easy. And if I weren't any otherwise healthy young man, it would have been fatal. He advised me to avoid all sexual activity and physical contact with pigeons. Only pigeons. When I was discharged, I ran back home to the usual mob of pigeons, cooing, moaning, and humping me. I had to walk through the parking lot swinging a crowbar to keep them at bay. To stay a free man. I fell into a deep depression for a few days. But as soon as I read some powerful Bible verses and built the strength to overcome it, I ordered some cyanide off the dark web and planned to publicly execute one of the pigeons. Establishing negative association with being manhandled by my alpha cock. This time, I took a condom and rubbed the plain tail of Vaseline all over the cyanide would stick to it. I used the Mia Khalifa video to get her. I cracked the window open and took the pigeon to the bathroom again. Pounded his ass with my cyanide cock. I finally pounded his ass, but this time with my cyanide cock. He was cooing and moaning. 3 times he came. I moved the condom and came all over his wings. He died abruptly in front of his friends, but surprisingly they weren't fazed by it. They start to hump his wings. Once they got bored of that, they resumed banging on the windows and begging for dick. Still determined, I stepped to the hallway and by chance met a new next door neighbor who was moving in, Jamal. I offered him 500 to bank a pigeon, which is gorgeous. My cock. 750 goes through. He firmly obliged firmly. He went to the balcony and in the open, he penetrated a pigeon, which is enormous. Black cock roll. He fucked it passionately like a bull with slow explosive thrust. It was kind of hot, to be honest. When he came inside with Van Trust, he died. It was so beautiful. The girl was incredible. It was poetic, like a scene from a movie. My plan worked. Now the pigeons are infatuated with him and only him. Mike Johnson could not compare to his beautiful black cock. I felt kind of bad. It was a dog-eat dog out there. Not my problem anymore. Only I'm a bit jealous. I pray to Jesus Christ our Lord to cleanse my mind of these dark thoughts. The Pigeon Perspective Part 2. We are being molested by 2 men. Please help. Please. If anyone's reading this, send help. Recently, 2 men living in the building. My flock nest have started to kidnap and molest us. Michael was sunning his feathers yesterday. When he was brutally molested, the man kept saying, "You like that, don't you?" And Bertuzzi. Shortly after Michael died, he was quitting my wings and took his last breath. I'll never forget his last words. Worth it. I don't know when they're coming back, but I'm sure if they will, some please call the Aspica or PETA. Please do. I cut myself, but don't have the fingers to dial a telephone number. I'm a pigeon, so I basically... How long is this saga? Holy shit! I'm a regular pigeon except for my obsession with human dick. What can I say? The other pigeons, even femme pigeons, don't satisfy my hunger for big cock. You see, my friend, my pigeon Rick died yesterday, but God, I could see pleasure in his eyes. With thick shades of white. Just gonna hand a scrumptious dropping dick. I bet my Pijosi could take it. There's a new guy who bangs even better than the previous. Cool! I came twice of the endless possibilities. Anyways, need to go touch some grass and eat the juicy worms, and someday my turn will come too. We pigeons took it upon ourselves to raise $25,000 so we can bail out Jamal out of prison so he can butt fuck us. I woke up at 5 in the morning and raced down to the house so they can beat other pigeons. This 19-inch horse cock circumcised and my tight Pijusi piloted. When I arrived at this house, I saw the feds putting up the back of a squad car and I was discombobulated. Me and our pigeons just after the car and lit it up with a brick on it like a paintball gun. But he got away. After agonizing a couple of days without dick, we decided to raise bail by running out our puckered booty holes out for cash. It's 2 weeks of standing on the block, cooing seductively, but we finally managed to raise the money and bail him out. We're practically falling over ourselves to be the first in line to get railed. As a thank you, piped us until we started letting out audible human screams. I threw it back ludicrously hard and the pigeon started cheering. We then went to court and sued the police station because we were fucked with our consent. I got bailed out by pigeons that want to have sex with me. These pigeons came to my house and I fucked one of them. More came in and I had to fuck all of them, so they consented. The stupid detective found out and put me in jail on a bail of $25,000. I, of course, was pissed but couldn't do anything. However, 2 weeks ago, these pigeons raised the bail needed and freed me, begging for mighty cock. I've been a non-stop fucking their tight big pussy. Why do they change it constantly? These pigeons love me and I consented to this. Really, really unfair. The landlord joins. My tenant keeps fucking pigeons. So basically, I'm a 28 someone on the apartment building in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Oh, excellent. Detroit. That is why we need Robocop. A few days ago, a flock of pigeons flew in and I guess kept shitting on one of my tenant's balcony. Well, I'm drinking my morning coffee and I look out the window, see him beating off to his neighbor fucking pigeon. I'm incredibly confused as soon as after grab a pigeon. What's the appropriate response? Do I mark it up? Do I mark up their rent? Do I kick them out? Or do I just fuck a pigeon and find out I fucked a pigeon? I understand. My husband fucked a pigeon. I'm so disgusted. I came to home to find him fucking pigeons. He told me that he was being paid to fuck the pigeon. A few people in my neighborhood started fucking pigeons. It started not long ago. At first, 23 a.m. started noticing a lot of pigeons flocking around my street, and they were moaning and squawking. At first, I just thought it was a mating season, but then I see a dude fucking a pigeon raw. I was gonna call the police, but it was kind of hot, watching the pigeon get used and squawking, moaning, and the worst part is the pigeon wanted it. It wanted it! Yeah, I never fucked a pigeon before, but recently, dude was fucking a pigeon. It was even more hot, his big black cock getting a pigeon, and now they're flocking the two houses. Then I can see a kid fucking a pigeon. I'm absolutely outstanding, not gonna lie. So I started doing it too. I felt guilty at first, but I really enjoyed it. Every too long don't read, everyone's fucking pigeons, and I joined in. The pigeons become more aggressive. They're everywhere. The world starts to break down. Day 420 of hiding. I can hear them. Their little feet walking on my roof, their peaks and claws scratching on my door with their little wieners out. Picking for my... I can no longer leave my house. I'm beginning no longer to be safe inside either. Diarrhea in my bathroom when I noticed the water being white and... This was not water. They started coming to my water supply. I opened my sink. Come flows the kitchen all gone. Some of them tried to enter through my toilet only to drown in all the... I lost track of time. My electricity is gone and my windows have been boarded up so they can't come inside. My only light source is a small hole in the wall through which they stare at me. They won't stop making moaning sounds. I haven't slept for a while. I can't. They're in my walls. I can hear them crawling around. Slicking. They're watching me. Okay, the ending. Wow. Finally. When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me stories about funny creatures, red eyes with a brave, maybe ignorant behavior, pigeons. They used to dominate cities from the low streets to the high sky molesters. What's a sky molester? It was always a mystery the origin of such animals. No one had ever seen a nest of hatchling that appear from their thin air covering windows, cars, and earth itself with beautiful paint. My father never told me about what end such curious creature had. All I learned it was after he passed away. See, the world had known about to us humans. Those birds, so many called the flying rats, were a vital piece of our biosphere. When the pigeons disappeared, the mosquitoes also did. Okay, that's actually funny, because that's what science always says. If a species goes extinct, immediately it's mosquitoes and then the fall of society. That's always what science says. Followed by leeches, ticks. And when our species got to understand how serious of a situation it was too late. In 1 month, Hawaii was gone, swallowed by the sea. In half a year, Europe was completely destroyed by hundreds of 13 mag earthquakes. Earth had never seen such a bloody day before. And everything because of cocks. The rumors tell a story about a bird lover who introduced pigeons to the sweet pleasure of being pounded. Soon bigger cocks were involved and birds got addicted to it. Thousands, if not millions of birds flew from all over the continents to the middle of the United States, attacking poor man crotches in search of anal pleasure, but in the end searching for the original. Dick. The message spread between species, and the addicts to the pigeon neglected every other thing they required to survive. They had humped day after day, but never reproducing, only looking for the anal pleasure from human dicks. Most of them couldn't survive the journey. They died after being pounded once or twice, but the primitive minds didn't care. The birds didn't eat, they didn't drink, nor reproduce, only search for cock, and more cock. Now the survivors of the human species live in a wasteland, myself included, but not for long. I found a band trailer with some weird things, but the most important thing was some cyanide together with some condoms. Oh, it all connects back to the start. I'll join my father in the afterlife, but not before cursing whoever started all of this. I curse your soul, pigeon fucking man. You shall burn in 1,000 hell, being covered by 1,000 pigeon shit. Why? I'm not DMing you other parts, but you have an extra 20 posts waiting, including the new Crow Saga. There's another bird fucking saga. Isn't the Crow Saga kind of a spin-off of the Pigeon Saga? Nope, there is a lore that connects them. Pain. Yeah, I can believe that. Pain. There's a lot of pain. Okay, well, thank you so much, Reddit, for that. Much appreciated. I guess I'll try to find the Cross Saga one of these days. G to the G. Thank you so much.